Alright, what is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with another Island account review, this time for Banana. Banana's Early World 6 and needs to know what to work on here. And, well, let's get into some meat and potatoes, huh? Straight out the gate, you have your V-Man in lab with a passive card and the wrong card set. So you know this is going to be a great start to an account review. Okay, straight out the money. Straight out of the money. We need you to work on your PO boxes. You're missing out on a shitload of free stats. You're missing out on a shitload of free damage. PO boxes. Alright, let's tear into some gear, huh? Oh. Oh no. Why did you neglect like 3 of your guys who just didn't get splicers? That's wild. Okay, I will give you this. You have done a decent thing. You got your fucking Rex rings. I will give you that. That being said, void tools. Minimum on everyone. Void tools, void tools, void tools. Splicers, please. Forgot to upload 1 sec. Free to play, I don't see a bundle shop item. Could be free to play. No! Emerald Bling's there. Yeah, they got some stuff. I didn't see rogue. I'm free to play except for auto loot. That's basically free to play. You're basically still free to. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Another note here. Onyx, your statues. For sure. Any Apocalypse enjoyers here? Any Apocalypse enjoyers? Some chowing, some zowing, but no wowing. So, zow, chow, and wow your DB. Before you say on sections, do they have Chalky Chip? Let's go find out. I want World 4, not World 3. I want console. He doesn't have Chalky, but it's still achievable. Even without Chalky. What's in the rotation for Chalky? When's Chalky coming back? Yeah, Chalky's coming back soon. 2nd of April. It's coming back. And yeah, it's just beach, cheese, and spurs. You should be able to get to that. So you just got to hold out till April. Yeah, 2nd of April's another one. So, reasonable. Still reasonable. Freebie. Freebie. I mean, it's just a lot of... Yeah, you're working on constellations. Yeah. Just saying, just make sure you're claiming the freebies. 204 to 500 on Wicked Smart. Still working on Pet, Forging, and Vault. There we go. Now you're going to get chat hungry if you're going to talk about making cookies. Piss poor, by the way? Yeah, that makes sense. Anvil. You've bought your points. Good. You're smelting away. That's fine. You've bought all upgrades. Great. Bribes-wise, you're probably stuck on World 6. Great. Stamps. Okay, so you're missing some stamps. You're missing some just straight out the money. Well, you can still have the money pen and be broke as fuck, Chris. Because all the other modifiers can still be low. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, in terms of stamp, what's a solid goal for you? I'd say if you're going to be working World 6, 10k minimum on stamp. For sure. For sure. Primarily focusing on, like, when you get the chance, use your gilded stamps, keep pushing out your multi-tool. Every chance you get. Okay. Fucking the man's clicker. Apparently. Bubbles wise. Ooh. Okay, well, it makes your Larry's up, but your undeveloped cost is still fairly low, so 70% minimum. Standard, cut and dry, 70% on your Alch. Cauldrons wise, you're working on that. Do you have all your bubbles? Yeah, you do. Okay. Vials. Oh, Jesus. Do you just have bad luck with the RNG drops, or you just tend to forget to do your vials? Genuine question here on this one, because you're missing a lot of important vials here. Mix of both? Okay. Yeah, you definitely want to remember to work on your vials, especially if you're hurting on money. Dire drinks right there. That's more money gain. Skinny Zero Cal, you obviously want to get this max to 13 before you start doing statues. And to help with your stamp costs, Venison Malts to 13. Are you doing sigils? Hey, nice Bettine. No, you're not. Didn't get the value yet. Got it. Before you touch sigils and stuff, FYI, get Willow Sippy up. Get Willow Sippy up before you touch sigils. Kilroy. Tad bit low. Just remember to keep doing your Kilroy. Yeah, tad bit low. Just keep remembering to do your Kilroy. Kangaroo at 8. Not too shabby. Ring. Prints look good. You follow the method of madness. Very content on that. Obviously, your prints will get better with time, but I guarantee you there's other modifiers you need to look at here. Finery-wise... do you not have a print for that? You don't have a... so your salts are stopped. You do not have a lens print going right now. So you're not even working on your null salts. Yeah, piece of advice when it comes to prints for salts, just sticking them on your Beastmaster. So in this case, I know you're probably... This is probably related for your vials. But yeah, you definitely want to stick those prints on your Beastmaster and just have them concurrently going. Null salts are overrated? Oh, I'm sure they are, Chris. You've got some stuff in Atom Collider, but that's fine. So, piece of advice here with Equinox. The 75 green stack challenge is very achievable. All you have to do is green stack the mob drops from Worlds 1, 2, and 3, and it's fairly achievable. It's fairly achievable. So, definitely do that. Don't ever put a point in Laboratory Fuse. Do not be a dumbass like Chris. Don't fall for the meme. Buildings-wise, you're working on some stuff. Yeah, you just started building by the looks of it. Jesus. Yeah, your important ones here. Get your chest space up. Get your Death Note done and dusted. Get your Cost Cruster done and dusted. 100%. In terms of focusing on construction... Poisonic Elder, Kraken Cosplayer, and Party Starter are absolutely critical, especially if you're going to be pushing tower defense. But you do have at least your shrines kind of chewing around, so that's good. Okay, and yeah, it's eclipsing. Old upload started. Okay, that's fine. In terms of Eclipse Skulls, I want you to Eclipse Worlds 1 through 3, and I want you to do it on your DB. Just so you're getting the added benefit of you're able to double tap by working on your Zows, Chows, and Wows, and you're doing your Eclipses, for sure. Yeah, because you're right at Mama Troll. So don't worry about pushing. You've got a lot of other stuff you need to work on. You probably actually don't even have the mini bosses pages unlocked. That's probably why it's not tracking. Worship. Yeah, you're looking fine. Prayers wise. Oh. What a guy. What a fucking guy. Traps. Yeah, this is okay. You're still early trapping. You're just doing an XP mix on this stuff, so. Salt licks wise, refinery, yep. That's looking good. Cooking wise, how are we looking? Cabbage. Okay. So, I know you've seen a few of these now, Banana. It's a lot of your one ladle wonder here, my man. Your one ladle wonder here. So, refocus your cooking up. You'll be golden. You will be golden. Yeah, one ladle wonder. You're doing some shinies. The biggest thing I can recommend for shinies is if you're going to be... Eventually you're going to pivot into like hard pushing shinies. Make sure you grab the percent shiny, faster shiny level up rates first and foremost before you spread everything else out. They're just the most critical. And Red Mushroom with its bonuses from all meals is very, very nice. And it is fairly easy to grab early on if you have good rate. So don't neglect out on that. Ugh, tongue twister that. I mean, lab's looking fine. Let's see. Bonuses wise, not too terrible. Instruction mastery. Oh, you're finally out of the Little Leagues, Chris. Congrats. Yeah, you're working on that. That's fine. Tome wise, a tough 50%. Yeah, I'm just more curious than anything else. You just started sailing too. Okay. Just keep working on unlocking your artifacts. The primary focuses here are Fury Relic, Frost Relic, and eventually when you start Sigils, Shield Yarn. Those are the important ones here. Fury Relic for the max talent library level books, and efficiency for your prints for Frost Relic, and then Sigils just for the additional bonus that they're going to grant. Divinity-wise... Oh, dude, you don't even have all your gods unlocked. Oh, shit. Okay. Unlock all your gods. First and foremost, unlock all your gods, man. You're at green bits. Yeah, just keep it at gaming is gaming. Level 9 on a hole. Okay, slab-wise. Yeah, who needs permip anyway? Yeah, fuck permip. All my homies are Noctis exclusively enjoyers. Alright. Farming. Kind of just scattered, which is fine at the moment. Yeah, the biggest piece of advice that I can give you for farming is kind of centralize what your goal is here. It should be getting your extra crop spots, getting your +1 crops when grown, and then your growth speed is going to be fantastic early on. And eventually when you unlock land ranks with your magic beans, it's going to begin to pick up very, very well. Yeah, focus on one thing at a time. In the event where it's like, okay, it's still roughly the same tree. So, you know, like, eventually, you know, do strawberries or whatever. Yeah, it just takes a long while, but you definitely want to focus out on, like, I want to push XYZ out as far as I can, and I'm going to go do something else, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, all of it is very, very important. Sneaking. Okay, so the golden charms just need to sit in your inventory. You don't need to have them equipped, and you only need one, and it just needs to be the highest level one. So you can take this eye, stick it back in your inventory, and delete this level 6 one. Same with this disc. Take this out, stick this in your inventory. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, these are passive charms, so just stick them in your inventory and forget about them. Your goal for sneaking should be to keep pushing the floors so you can get all your guys unlocked and start working on getting everybody leveled up on sneaking. That should be your plan. So begin pushing up to floor 8. Inventory meant Ninja's inventory. No, it means this down here. It means this down here. Jade Emporium. Yeah, you don't even have the Revenge of the Pickle. That's fine. Overall, I'm not particularly worried here. Any charms? Nope. That's okay. Summoning, you're probably got nothing. Yeah, you've still got whites and haven't touched anything else. That's all right. Beanstalks. You're close on a couple, but obviously not a huge focus right now. And then cards-wise, yeah, it's about what I expected. It's a lot of working on the resource cards and stuff, but I've given you a pretty chunky list to work on as is. So we will double back on this, obviously, on a later review. It's not a higher priority right now. So you got any questions for me while I go over this overview? So as it sits, I think what you need to focus on is, one, getting your P.O. boxes done and dusted, getting everybody getting all those bonuses. Void tools, minimum on everybody. Finally, buying the last of your splicers and getting them equipped on your guys. Onyxing your statues once you get Chalky Chip from the lab on April 2nd. So just wait for that. Grab that guy out. Zhao Chow and WoW your DB, and you can be doing this while you're working on your eclipsing. So just sick your DB starting World 1 and start to blaze through your mobs. You're going to get multiplicative damage, and it's going to help as you progressively get more and more down the line. Get 10k stamps minimum. There's a lot of blue there, and once you start to get an increase on your cash, it's going to be very, very, very easy. 70% alchemy as an efficiency, just working on your alchemy passively, but you do need to work on it. And last but not least, working on unlocking the last of your gods there in World 5. I think all of these are fairly achievable tasks. It's a lot to work on, but I think you can definitely pull it off, Banana. 400 mana box allows for cranium cooking at 90 power level. Yeah, not a problem. But as for always, folks, Twitch chat, we go by over to the YouTube folks. We will see you in the next video. If you'd like an account review, check us out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, either on Twitch or at YouTube Live. We're happy to give account reviews to anybody who asks for one. If you'd like an account review but you can't make it to a stream, check out our Discord. Link is in the description below. We have a channel set up where you can go ahead and drop your toolbox. We will see you folks in the next video. Have a good one, everybody.